doubtful as to how the judges see that one. If they're giving that a 10-8 round, then Klitschko now is easing his way towards victory. The British fans are chanting for David Hay, imploring him to find the big punch.
John, I get the right hand for Klitschko. Back comes Hay. But I get the feeling that the referee punished Hay for that knockdown count, as though he knew he tumbled to the floor on purpose. So he punished him and called it a knockdown. I don't think he had any right doing that, but no way was it a legal punch.
Hayes' work and conditioning, though, has carried him through here and kept him in this fight, because Klitschko has landed some terrific shots, bang on the chin, and Hay, supposedly so brittle, has taken them all and still is in there pitching. Closing seconds of the penultimate round, Hay, disorganised and wild, goes lunging in, falls to the canvas once more, and there's the bell. Just 3 minutes remain. Vladimir beforehand said that he would finish Hay and punish him and knock him out in the 12th round. He said he would give him the full distance of humiliation and that he would end it in the 12th round. Will he be as good as his word? That's how we've got it. Klitschko landing twice as many punches, better success rate, similar work rate, but the accuracy with the big Ukrainian.
Yeah, I can't make a case, really, for Hay having this any closer than I have it. There's no way should that ever have been scored a knockdown. Okay, you saw the reaction of Vladimir, put his hands up to say, what is going on here? You know, you watch, and then straight away Hay is complaining, but no way should that have been called a knockdown. That was a disgraceful piece of refereeing. And to be honest, it wasn't even that bad a push. Maybe a point deduction I would have agreed with, not a knockdown.
The two-touch gloves. Bit of respect at last. I think probably they always did respect each other as fighters. 3 minutes remain. Hay, we think, needs a knockout. Klitschko, I think, has been sent out by his brother and by Emmanuel Stewart, being told, OK, you're ahead on points, now finish this guy.
Well, I think he's better doing that, because the worst thing he want to do is coast the final round against a destructive puncher like David Hay. He needs one chance, that's all he needs. Is that, you should go to win the round, go to keep him under control. If he's not in the fight, don't open the door and let him in the fight. And Klitschko standing his ground. A good right hand from Hay.
That's what he needed, and he needs more of them. Needs to follow it up now. And it's Klitschko this time who's holding on, trying to buy a few minutes, and he's looking unsteady. Hay knows it, and he's bundled to the ground again. Get up, says the referee. Hay there was forced down.
Klitschko's hurt.
Klitschko is in trouble from that right hand, but he's bought precious seconds, used his experience, now going looking for Hay, who tries to urge him in, saying, come on, let's have more of it. And Klitschko, only too happy to oblige. Can Hay somewhere find the big punch he needs?
Well, we're still a minute and a half to go. He's shown that he does have the power. He found out too late against Baloev, but he's found it again in the 12th round. He must give it everything here. He's still in here with a great chance.
The partisan crowd bellowing their support for both men. Both of them have landed big shots in this final round. Now it's Klitschko on top.
Maybe that attack is taking something out of David. I mean, this guy, we have to remember, 2 stone weight advantage. David was shaken by that shot.
Stopped him in his tracks with that left hand, right hand, the 1-2 from Klitschko. There's the wild shot from Hay as we move into the final minute of this dramatic fight here in Hamburg. And Hay this time told off by the referee. Hay needs another big shot from somewhere.
And he goes for it. He just has to caution to the wind, just throw punches non-stop for the next 40 seconds or so. Just really go for it. He needs it. He can't be expected that he's ahead here.
Klitschko with his gloves held low, he's feeling the pace, and Hay senses it. He senses still, with less than 30 seconds remaining, that he can find the big shot. Klitschko looks tired. They've both given so much. Both have had their tins tested. Both have taken everything, and it is surely now going to go to the final bell. It's going to go to the judges' cards, and we haven't had a tremendous fight here in Hamburg. And both of them trying to throw bombs right to the final bell. Both of them raise their arms. Klitschko Klitschko celebrates. Hay, perhaps more out of optimism than belief, raises his hand. Klitschko celebrates with the look of a winner. Well, if Hay has lost there, what a brave effort it was in that final round. Vitaly Klitschko over in that corner, remonstrating with the Hay corner and particularly remonstrating with the referee.
Yeah, well, I mean, the referee made some good decisions tonight, but some very poor ones, I felt. But I think with another opponent who thought maybe they had solved out Vladimir Klitschko with a plan beforehand, but when they get in there, they just find how difficult it is to make an impression on this guy and how to deal with the physical attributes he had. I have it pretty clear. I've only given David 2 rounds, but okay, you maybe see some of the rounds close to the third round. Maybe I could have given it to David, but there's no question in my mind Klitschko's won the fight, and I'm not too bothered with the points.
Hay landed a stunning right hand in that last round, and he really shook Klitschko right the way down to his boots, and from then on Klitschko wanted to hold on and he forced Hay to the ground. Now, was this another foul? Should points have been deducted here, I wonder? He was certainly holding on and trying to buy time, and he had really been rocked by that shot in the last round.
Yeah, but I think it's just a great pity Hay didn't land more big shots a little bit earlier in the fight. It was just a little bit too little, too late. And when you have the experience, the stats there pretty clearly.
99 to 57, Jim. You know, I mean, if that's the way the judges have seen it, then that really tells its own story. It's very hard to make a case for David Hay for having won that fight, or indeed have got close to winning that fight.
Well, the fact that Manny Stewart was worried at the end of the 10th round, saying you know you got to pick up the work rate, and the fact that George Foreman had it level at a time when we had Klitschko comfortably ahead. People see what they see, so we can still hope maybe the judges saw the American way. But really, I thought Klitschko's tactics were spot on. I think he controlled David Hay for most of the action, caused David Hay to throw wild, swinging punches, never allowed him to set anything up, never allowed him really to use his power. I thought it was an excellent performance.
Vladimir and his brother Vitaly, it would have taken a very good fighter indeed, particularly maybe Vitaly, to have beaten them convincingly. Vladimir has had his moments when he struggled in the past, but he's been undefeated for a long time now, since 2004, a dominant figure in the heavyweight division. David Hay had his moments, he gave everything, but maybe he just couldn't get the respect in the early stages that he'd said he was going to. It was the third round before he really landed anything meaningful.
Yeah, and I think the jab, he could never get inside the jab. That was the problem. You have to get inside Klitschko's jab, and David was never able to do it, so he had to throw punches from out of range. He had to leap in with the punches, which is one of the reasons, you know, he kept losing his balance and going over with a little bit of help from Vladimir at the same time.
There must be about 100 people in that ring. I hope the foundations are good. Michael Buffer's right in front of us, waiting to give the judges scores, being told by the German commentators, please wait, don't give the result yet. The fans would like to have it. Anxious wait for both men. Vladimir Klitschko couldn't get the 50th knockout that he promised, but in his 59th professional fight, has he now satisfied the Klitschko dream and won the WBA title to add to the IBF and the WBO. Remember that Vitaly is the WBC champion as well. They said it was their dream to have all titles. Here we go.
118, 108. Stanley Cristodulo, 116 to 110. All three judges scored it unanimously to the winner. Now the unified world champion, Dr. Steel Hammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
Despondency for David Hay. Maybe the optimism of the commentators, some of them at ringside who hoped he was closer, have not been realised, and Vladimir Klitschko